Hello and welcome to a short introduction to using the ePortfolio. You will find an email in your Gmail from the account ePortfolio. Inside that email, you will find a link to your personal portfolio. Once you have opened the portfolio, you will then be able to find it in your sites. So go to sites.google.com and you will find your electronic portfolio link on that list. On the home page of your site, you will find some information and useful links. The website design link will take you to a page that has some tips about creating a nice looking web page. The Change Your Google Site's Layout, Theme, Colors, or Fonts link takes you to the Google website with those instructions. I will also be demonstrating some of the same information in this video. The website components picture shows you which areas of the site you are adjusting when you are working in the Themes, Colors, and Fonts edit mode. You have the header, horizontal navigation, content area, and footer that you can adjust. Everything that's considered entire page is everything else. The first thing I want to add to my site is a background image. I searched Google for background images, and then I used the search tools to search for images that were labeled for reuse. Now that I have found an image that I like, I will visit the page that the image lives on and make sure that it is usable. This image has some rights reserved, so I check the Creative Commons license. It says that I may use it as long as I attribute it correctly, and that if I adapt it, I provide the same kind of license. So I'm going to download this image to use it as my background. Any image that you want to use as a background for your website, you will need to have saved onto your computer. To access the Themes, Colors, and Fonts edit area, go to the gear icon and go to Manage Site. Click on Themes, Colors, and Fonts. And in this case, to add a background photo, I'm going to click on the entire page, Background, and then add my photo. It looks nice, but I can click on the options to make some changes. Right now it's being copied so that it's not just spread along the page. It has multiple versions of the image on the same page. And I just wanted to stretch it out so that it was occurring once on my page. I can go back to my home and see what it looks like. I think it looks nice, but I need to remember to give credit to the person who created the image. I used Shift-L to open up the layout editor so that I can add a custom footer so that my image credit will be on every single page of my website. I'm inputting the name of the image and who it's by, and including the license information as well in my citation. I am also providing a link back to the original source of the image so that if someone else would like to use it, they may. I click on Web Treats because that's the text I want to link. Click on the link icon, click on web address, and paste it in. I'm also going to center this and change the color so that it's actually visible against the background of my website. I'll return to the Themes, Colors, and Fonts edit mode by clicking on the gear icon, Manage Site, Themes, Colors, and Fonts, so that I can continue adjusting the rest of my website. For example, because of the dark background, I want to change the color of the text in my header so that it's more visible. So I click on Site Header, Title, and then change the color of the text. I changed it to white, and I changed the size as well so that I could see it better. To personalize the site a little bit more, I'm going to change some things in the horizontal navigation. I'm going to change the color of the text to be something more similar to a color in the background image that I used. And then I'm going to change the font so it's a little bit fancier than the standard default font. I still want my font to be readable, so I make sure that there's contrast between the color I use and the background, and I make sure that I choose a font that is readable. The script fonts are very difficult to read. I would avoid those. Always remember to click Save when you're finished in the Themes, Colors, and Fonts editing mode. Creating your first reflection is very easy. I'm going to create mine on the citizenship page because I have a service learning project that I need to reflect on. I click on New Post. This opens a new page ready for you to edit. This page falls under the citizenship page of the site. What you're doing every time you create a new post is you are creating a new page of your website. It's just put into another page. So you're embedding one page into another so that you create post on top of post on top of post. Always remember to click Save. If you need to edit, you can go back to the main page that post is on, so in this case, citizenship. Then I can click on Edit Post. While you're editing your posts, remember that you can always insert images, files, and things from your Google Drive by going to the Insert menu. In this case, I'm adding an image. Images don't look very nice when they are not wrapped in the text, so please make sure to turn the wrap on. The toolbar can also help you change the alignment and size. Always be sure to provide credit for any images that you use. If you use images that you created, use your name as the credit. Image by your name. That's all the credit you would need. If you're using an image created by someone else, you may need more information in your citation. There's a link on the home page of your portfolio to help you create correct citations. We'll demonstrate that one more time quickly. So I'm on the citizenship page, I click on New Post, and I give my new post a good title, in this case perhaps Digital Citizenship, and then I write my information. I write my reflection about how I was a good digital citizen this year. Always remember to click Save. This does not save automatically like Google Docs. I recommend that you always use the Save button rather than Save Draft so you do not get confused. Remember, you can always come back and edit a post. Now that I have two posts on my citizenship page, I noticed that the background image on my website doesn't actually fill the background of the website because now the page is longer than it was. So I need to return to the Themes, Colors, and Fonts edit mode so that I can adjust that image. In this case, I will actually choose to make it repeat horizontally and vertically. Because of the nature of the image, it still looks nice. If you end up with something like this, with draft posts, untitled something, you can fix these very easily. If you end up with an untitled post that you've published, you can also handle that very easily. Click on any of the untitled posts and then click on the gear icon and click on Delete Page. You can also use Shift 3. That will delete that page, and it will also inform you if it will be deleting anything else. For example, images that you may have uploaded for that page. Now when I return to the citizenship page, I do not have that untitled post between my two real posts. Okay, so let's click on another one, this one, for example. Let's say that now this is actually I'm going to finish this post. Before I save this post, I'm going to add something from my Google Drive. So I go to the Insert menu, I go over to Drive, and I choose the type of file that I want to add. In this case, I'm going to add a document. I could search my drive for the document by scrolling through, or usually it's easier to find things by just typing in their name. When you insert items from your Google Drive, you have some options, including the title, border, and height and width. If you leave the width empty, it will take up 100% of the width of the page. So for this situation, I'm going to make it about 200. I'm going to make it 200, and it won't look normal when you first put it in. It'll always come up as a box that has a label on it. That's fine. I'm going to wrap the text so that it's next to the text, and then I'm going to click Save. Once you click Save,
your document or your presentation or whatever item you put in will appear correctly. As you can see, 200 was probably a little too small for the width. Again, to delete untitled posts, you have to open them first, save them, and then you can go to More Actions and delete those pages. If you have any questions or problems, contact the technology specialist. Thank you for watching.